When I was much younger, I would often blow my entire paycheck month after month. I had a complete lack of financial responsibility, and by the end of each month, I'd often feel guilty for having nothing left for savings or investments, and I remember feeling frustrated. However, my frustration turned into hope when I stumbled upon some remarkable techniques that helped me improve my money management skills. In this video, I will share 8 tips that can help you in becoming an excellent money manager. If you, like me, struggle with your spending habits, stick around and watch this video until the end, as I reveal the secrets to achieving financial freedom. Create a plan. Putting everything down on paper was a pivotal moment for me. It provided me with a clear vision of how I should allocate my money. Surprisingly, within just 3 months, I witnessed remarkable results, and I strongly encourage you to draft your own plan. Setting specific goals will not only propel you forward, but also keep you motivated. Remember to make your goals measurable, allowing you to assess what strategies are effective and what adjustments may be needed along the way. I meticulously laid out a plan for my life, defining my long-term objectives, the steps I needed to take to achieve them, and the associated costs. I understood that I was building a valuable database of financial knowledge in my mind, which would pay dividends over time. Create a budget. Here's a story from my own personal experience. When I used to be a carefree spender without a budget, I found myself in constant disarray. I always blamed external factors such as life circumstances, my employer's low pay, my job itself, and even the government. I even went as far as blaming my innocent cat, Sacha. Yet it was only when I took responsibility and decided to regain control that everything changed. Having a budget proved to be an invaluable tool for me, and I am confident it will be for you as well. By identifying and prioritizing your monthly expenses, you gain insight into where your money is going as it flows in. Documenting your estimated expenses on paper or in a digital format makes it easier for you to make informed financial decisions. It enables you to identify areas where you can reduce unnecessary spending, trimming expenses that are not essential or meaningful to you. This process will naturally lead you to making cutbacks when you truly understand your spending patterns. Educate yourself on personal finance. Another effective way to expertly manage your money is by investing time and effort into learning about personal finance. I've never understood why more people aren't interested in learning more about it. We spend years in school studying for professions and acquiring skills, but when it comes to handling our finances, only a few of us spend time figuring out how money works. Just as studying is required to become a doctor, you must also study to learn how to manage money. To get started learning about personal finances, take advantage of the vast amounts of resources online and in books, for example, this channel. By subscribing, you gain access to all the helpful tips that will empower you to take control of your money. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so and start on your journey to financial empowerment. Embrace investing. Consider for a moment what you typically do with extra cash. If your immediate impulse is to spend it, this might be a clue that you need to improve your money management skills. While spending money can be exciting, it's something we're all good at after all. Investing doesn't give most people the same dopamine hit, since you don't get something in return right away. There are also so many valid reasons people might not feel comfortable investing. Maybe you feel you don't earn enough, or your savings are big enough, or that you're not sure where to start with investing. But I'm here to tell you we'll never win with this mindset. The key is to start with what you currently earn. Set aside a small amount every month specifically for investing, and if you are willing to put in the effort, you will find investment opportunities. Start small with companies or industries that you know or are interested in. Investing is a journey that requires patience and continuous learning. Start small, be consistent, and gradually expand your investment portfolio. Over time, you will witness the positive impact of investing on your financial well-being. Eliminate debt. The next crucial step towards financial competence is freeing yourself from debt. I know how hard it is to save even a small amount when you are burdened by debt. Your focus tends to be solely on clearing your debts, making it difficult to allocate money towards meaningful financial goals. Debts can hinder your progress and prevent you from achieving your aspirations. Therefore, it is essential to take deliberate actions to pay them off first, especially if the interest rate is high. One effective strategy is to automate your debt payments. Set up your bank account to automatically deduct a portion of your income towards paying off your debts. By doing so, You ensure that you consistently make timely payments and avoid late fees or penalties. This method has proven successful for millions of individuals and can work for you as well. It certainly worked for me. There are two common methods to help you clear your debts: the Snowball method and the debt avalanche method. In the Snowball method, you start by paying off your smaller debts first, while still making minimum payments on your other debts. Any extra money you have should be channeled towards clearing the smaller debts. This approach helps create a sense of accomplishment as you eliminate individual debts, providing motivation to continue on your debt-free journey. On the other hand, the debt avalanche method focuses on paying off high-interest debts first, regardless of their balances. By prioritizing high-interest debts, you minimize the overall interest paid and expedite your path to debt freedom. Ultimately, the choice between the two methods depends on your personal circumstances and what works best for you. Getting out of debt is a significant achievement that requires dedication and perseverance. Whether you choose the Snowball method or the debt avalanche method, the important thing is to take action and stay committed to your goal of becoming debt-free. Live below your means. Another essential aspect of mastering your finances is living on less than what you earn. This simple principle can be incredibly powerful. Never allow your expenses to exceed your income, as doing so automatically puts you in debt. For example, when you plan a vacation, consider whether it aligns with your current financial situation. If it would significantly deplete your savings, perhaps it's not the best time for such an expense. Similarly, if you're thinking of buying a car, but worry about the impact of maintenance costs on your savings, it may be a clue that you cannot afford it at the moment. Reduce how often you eat out and learn to say no when invited to events that require spending money. Thinking back on my own past, I can't help but feel like I was possessed by a desire for more. I had an excess of clothes but continued to buy more, took out loans for new phones with each release, subscribed to unnecessary services, and was constantly spending impulsively. I was completely out of control. Fortunately, those days are behind me, and I now find peace in having everything I truly need. It's a simple realization that if something can be bought with money, it doesn't necessarily bring lasting happiness. By keeping a frugal mindset and living below your means, you can become the master of your finances. Avoid credit cards. Do you find yourself using credit cards as frequently as you drink water? If so, it might be a sign that you need to improve your money management skills. If you truly want to excel in handling your finances, avoiding credit cards could be in your favor. But wait, how does one get through life without relying on credit? Firstly, it's important to understand that wealth and credit are not synonymous. In fact, a credit card is essentially a form of high-interest loan that you continuously work to pay off. By accepting credit, you end up working for the benefit of the lender. It can take decades to fully repay the debt incurred from some purchases, and you'll ultimately end up paying far more than the actual worth of what you bought. Instead, consider using your debit card more frequently, which pays for things directly from your bank account. While credit cards may be useful for genuine emergencies, they should not be incorporated into your lifestyle as a regular spending habit. By shifting away from credit card usage and embracing responsible spending through your debit card, you will gain greater control over your finances. Build an emergency fund. Lastly, having an emergency fund is crucial to be prepared for any unplanned financial emergencies that may arise in your life. Rather than living with the hope that emergencies will never, it is better to be proactive and ready to face them. Consistently contribute to your emergency fund every month, regardless of the amount. Even a small sum is better than adding nothing at all. Treat this fund as entirely separate from your regular savings account. While both are important, saving for emergencies should be included as part of your monthly expenses. Incorporate it into your budget to ensure that it becomes a regular and essential aspect of your financial lifestyle. This fund provides a safety net, offering peace of mind and security during challenging times. Remember, emergencies are inevitable, but by establishing and consistently contributing to an emergency fund, you can navigate through them with greater resilience and financial stability. Thank you for watching this video, everyone. If you found the information helpful, please consider liking and sharing it with others. To receive more valuable tips for achieving financial freedom, don't forget to subscribe.